Joe Slicky.
What's going on? What's happening?
So I guess first things first, man, tell everybody, where you're from, what you do, things like that.
I'm from Gainesville, Georgia. COG, chicken capital of the world, man. I own Full Line Entertainment, LLC, and I also own Full Line Apparel, aka Flame. I just love music, man. I love everything about that music shit. And I love clothes. I like fashion, so that's why,
Yeah, I've been trying to get in the music industry for a minute now, especially with all the stuff I'm trying to do lately. But I guess let's talk about the music a little bit. What kind of music do you lean towards? How is your music? Like, what genre is your music? And what kind of things do you take in before you do make your music?
Like, my music just like on stuff that I'm going through, stuff that's around me, life situations. I might try to tell you a situation that can help you get out of a bad situation. My music, I try to keep it learning, but also keep it, keep it up to date, you know what I mean, with the beats and shit.
Yeah.
I also, I'm just telling my story, man. Most of the stuff that's in my music is stuff that I done been through, stuff that's around me, man. So really, when you listen and look at my music, like, you can take in like the vibe that I'm putting out,
Yeah. That's what's up, man. And I guess what is your? I know you said environment, putting out music. For a lot of people that don't know, what city and what city inspired you the most to make your music? Well, I know you from Gainesville, but where you take a lot of your expertise from? You know what I'm saying?
Well, being in Atlanta, we Hollywood capital of the world, man. Yeah. Black Hollywood. Everybody coming to it now, and we only probably like 40 minutes away from Atlanta. So Atlanta has been a big inspiration on my music and stuff. Cause you can move to Atlanta and not have nothing.
Yeah.
And then if you got the right brand, right promotion, your story matching your history, you good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's about networking out here. Who you know can put you in the right, situation.
Oh yeah. And speaking about Atlanta, recently you moved down to Atlanta, didn't you?
Yeah.
And what kind of things? I guess going from that, what kind of things? What good came from the move, and what bad things came from the move? Like pros and cons, moving from a small city like Gainesville down there to Atlanta, where there's a lot of competition, but then there's a lot of opportunity. You know what I'm saying? So what kind of things I guess you seeing out there?
Well, the good, I'm around people who can put me in a situation to change my situation. I'm around positive people who, they wake up at, folks down there in that city, they wake up around 4 o'clock.
Yeah. They
up early, they on their shit,
yeah.
They not sleeping past, you feel what I'm saying? They up, they on their shit. And when you around good people, you around that energy, it give you that energy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The bad, like, I don't really see, just not being away at home, but change is good, man. Yeah. When you uncomfortable, you at your best, man.
Yeah.
My clothing line is Full Line Apparel, but it's aka Flay, F-L-A. I just try to break it down and, incorporate that, because it's streetwear, but I also want it to be in designer stores as well. I want it to be elegant. It's about knowing your worth. If I put something, I can go get a shirt, and if I put my brand on and I stand behind my brand and my quality, then you should pay me what I want for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
And it's a branch off from Full Line Entertainment. Like I said, I have my LLC in Full Line Entertainment, and it's just really, okay, I'm doing this music, that's cool, but what else can I get out there? How can I really build my brand out there?
Yeah.
And so I went to the clothes. I got very nice female clothes.
Yeah.
It fits tight. I keep it. My mama gave me this idea too.
Yeah.
Shout out to her mama. She said you don't always have to put your name on it. Just come up with something sexy, something simple.
Yeah.
And then this is what I came up with: the lion face. You know what I mean? I do hats. I'm just trying to be marketable. Yeah. So if they come in, y'all folks come with that bag, I got a lot of shit going on. We could go half in or something.
Yeah. That's good. That's good. And also, you said something about an LLC, and I know, like me for myself, I got an LLC, but and the thing about it too is I know a lot of people that don't have the money to get an LLC. Even though you can go the cheaper route, you can go the more expensive route, you can go the standard route. Just how many people? What kind of message would you give to people that want to start their own company, but they're in the mindset of, I don't want to get a license because I'm doing what I need to do now. What kind of, I know everybody eventually needs to get their company license in the government, get it recognized. What would you say for the people that don't do it? You know what I'm saying?
For the people that don't do it, I mean, if you believe in your dream, then you're gonna go hard for it. And with that being said, you gotta give it your all. You can't just be out here calling yourself this, or you in a clique calling yourself this, and you ain't really established. You get established with your business first and the paperwork side first, then in front of these other folks, you know what I mean, you look presentable, man. You got stuff to back you up, man. You got paperwork, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because I know a lot of people, man. A lot of people, they make money out. They make money not getting a license. But then again, it's like when you present it to a certain crowd or a certain audience, they want to see the paper back up. They want to see everything legitimate. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You may do a good job at what you do, but at the end of the day, it's all about legitimacy and how you can execute everything that you do.
Right.
What was your first tattoo? What age did you get it? And what was the most meaningful one that you got?
My first tattoo, it said Dizzy right here. And we was at my mama's house too, man. I'll never forget that. She said, I don't know what the hell y'all in here doing, but y'all need to take this shit outside. He was almost finished with it too. It was peaking. But my meaningful tattoo, probably would have to be, I got the 10 Commandments on one of my sides. I got the 10 Commandments right there. That probably have to be one of my meaningful ones right there.
Okay. You know what I'm saying? I actually want to get the tattoo on my rib cage, but I'm scared. I ain't even gonna lie. I know it hurt, boy.
Yeah, it hurt, man. You gotta be able to, getting a tattoo really like meditation, man. You gotta be in a different state of mindset, man.
Yeah. And I know, like you say, you make your music for what you experience and stuff like that, but I know when you do look at the mainstream artists and stuff like that, what do you like, what don't you like? Do you lean more towards the old school than the new school?
I mean, I respect the new school because things don't never stay the same. It's always growth. It's always somebody better than you. It's always things always changing with the music. Man, I respect the new school folks because without them, it wouldn't be, things just be the same. Now I respect my old folk because I come from the old school. I still listen to Bun B, 8 Ball, MJG, Pimp C, Juvenile, Hot Boy. I listen to all the old music. I still listen to all the old music. That's what inspired me to Haim Lake, because I grew up on that old music. Jeezy, Gucci, all that. You know what I mean? But I put myself in the category of, I'm slick in with the new, but I'm slick old too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I've been out here for a minute. You know what I mean? I'll be 30 this year.
What?
And I've been paying bills on my own since I was 14, man. So I look at myself as being, a young OG out here, really, because I can get a game, because I done been through a lot of shit, and I also respect where the young folk coming from, because I'm out here with the young folk. You know?
And another question about the new generation, I guess the new crowd and stuff like that. Even with the people that's growing up, young cats are still in the street that want to start their own company. But like I said, they're still in the streets. What kind of, and I mean as in the streets as more of like a, like they shouldn't be doing it. You know what I'm saying? They want to get on their own stuff, but they're still in the streets making bad decisions. What kind of message would you have for them too? Because I know a lot of them, man, they in tough situations to where they feel like they got to, but they can choose a different route. You know what I'm saying? Because I know a lot of street, like I said, I know a lot of street cats like that, and I guess it'd just be valuable, to hear your side and what you would say to them.
Man, you just gotta, if you believe in yourself, man, you just gotta really go for it, man. Like, you can't have one foot in and one foot out, man. And I had to learn that the hard way, seeing folks around me get jammed up, and seeing folks around me get taken from their kids and shit. Like, if you're trying to make a change, it really start with you, man. You know what I mean? Like, if, you know, they say, you know, if you close one, God will open up two doors. You feel me? And I honestly, I believe that in my heart, you feel me? That's why I changed these tattoos and shit, you know what I mean? I changed from a lot of shit I was doing. And I had one foot in and one foot out at a long time, but you always stay going. It's like you're doing a double dutch, waiting to get in the, you know, when they doing the jump rope. Yeah. It's like you're doing that, you waiting to get in, you waiting to get in, but if you trying to go all the way with something positive, then you gotta let that negative shit go, man. Cause you don't wanna take so many steps forward, then your past come to hunt you, man. You gotta like really, if you gonna really go for it, man. You don't never know you gonna win unless you lose, man.
I've seen a lot of people that had talent, man. They wasted it, got in these streets, and did something just stupid, and then just wiped everything away. And I know some people who's doing good now, but then, you know, they got the past come back and haunt them and stuff like that. And I know Meek Mill, I know from his past, I know he's a real big activist on you know, just Black Lives Matter and stuff like that. And he said even for the young cats, man, you know, get out these streets, you know, for our culture and where we come from. I know there's certain things that we tend to do that we shouldn't do just to make it pass, but we really ain't trying to hurt nobody. But, you know, like I said, if you're trying to go far with yourself and you trying to make something out of nothing for real, then you got to do the right thing. You got to invest yourself in the right ways, because
if you're in the streets, you should, nah, man, but you got your dream, stack it up, get your check, and leave that shit alone and push forward with your dream. And shit wrong with being in the street, 'cause that's what we do where we from. But if you got, you can't do it forever. Yeah. And niggas gotta learn that shit the hard way. Niggas don't wanna be, like I said, 10 steps ahead. You don't wanna be 35, 40, still making mistakes. After a point, a man don't make mistakes. When you get old enough, a man don't, I ain't gonna say, ain't nobody perfect. I ain't saying it like that. But if a real man can prevent something from happening, he gonna prevent it from happening, man. Some shit like that. Playing in the head, man. This your line, Joe Slicky. We just ended up a great interview with 95 Creation, man. Follow him, follow me on Full Line Apparel. Follow me at Joe Slicky IG, man. We out, man. It's a jungle out here, man.